welcome to the summary of Episode 5, Amalgamation. March 10th, 2018. In the middle of the desert in Cairo, a portal suddenly opens. The silhouettes of 5 monstrous figures are seen. Opening credits. March 13th, 2018. In the tower, Batman demands to know why Protector has Jason Todd's face and voice, but he still has no memory. Jean offers to, if he's willing, probe his mind and share it with the others. Protector immediately agrees. In the remains of Mount Justice, Tigress is combing through it to see if anything can be salvaged, while Wolf waits patiently. When Artemis comes up empty-handed, Wolf suddenly tenses up, seeming to sense something. He wanders away, and Artemis follows him. With Jean telepathically accessing his mind, Protector remembers being part of a Gotham City circus trapeze act with his family called the Flying Kellys. He then remembers his name, Carrie Kelly. One night, a mob boss who's running a protection racket sends a message to the circus owner by shooting Carrie's parents during their act, sending them both plummeting to their deaths. The orphaned boy is adopted by a wealthy Australian businessman who was also orphaned as a boy. What Carrie didn't know at first was that his adoptive father was also the world's greatest superhero, Triumph. Wolf grows increasingly agitated as he runs through the fortress. Artemis tries to figure out what he's after, but Wolf continues his single-minded search. After Triumph revealed his secret identity, he began training Carrie, who adopted the disguise of Protector. Even though Protector had no powers, he proudly fought beside Triumph as his trusty sidekick. When Carrie turned 15, he was inducted into Justice Unlimited, with its heroes from all over the world. Lionheart from the UK. Crimson Fox from France. Maya from India. Seneca from the US. Erwan from Argentina. And Osiris from Egypt. Justice Unlimited fought some minor league villains, always winning easily, and they often posed for photo ops, until the day the extremists arrived. Wolf races frantically after something as Artemis gets more worried and tries to verbally calm him. Finally, Wolf stops and begins digging frantically. He uncovers a buried surveillance device that has been non-functional for a long time, but Artemis praises Wolf's tracking skills. He then sees that there's a bone next to the device, which is what Wolf was actually smelling. That's as far as Protector's memory goes. Batman is puzzled, deducing that Carrie's history and fighting style is almost identical to Dick Grayson, while he looks and sounds like Jason Todd. Lagan adds that several of them have noticed how his personality and mannerisms are very similar to Tim Drake's. Batman concludes that on Protector's Earth, he is an amalgamation of all 3 of this Earth's Robins. Carrie comments that now he just needs to figure out what happened next and how he got to this Earth. March 14th, 2018. As 5 members of the team near Cairo, Aqualad communicates with Dr. Dorado, who requested their covert assistance after losing contact with his son and the other teens. The team arrives at the Star Labs facility in Cairo, which is in smoking ruins. They find an injured Virgil, who explains that they found the Star Labs building destroyed and the staff dead, including Goldie and Sai's fathers. A group calling themselves the Extremists wounded him and the other teens, but left them alive to inform the world that they have arrived. So just a few comments on the 5th episode. This episode's revelation about Protector shows that he is a blend of the 3 Robins introduced on Young Justice. I made this choice as a nod to his creation as a Robin substitute in the new Teen Titans comics when licensing rules prevented Robin from being utilized in several stories. This also ties his story into the Extremists. Protector's real name, Carrie Kelly, is finally revealed as well. For fans of the classic Dark Knight Returns, this is the name of the Robin in that story. While I loved comics as a kid, it was rare for me to stick with one series for a significant length of time. One of the only comics that I ever collected for its full run was Justice League Europe, which ran for 68 issues from 1989 to 1994, changing its title partway through to Justice League International. It was from here that I pulled the upcoming storyline with the Extremists, who we'll see in the next episode. For the team of heroes that Protector remembers from his Earth, I referenced the original heroes introduced in the Justice League Europe and International comic. Some of them were barely developed and had minimal appearances, but some, like Crimson Fox and Triumph, had ongoing storylines in DC Comics for years. In the comics, the hero team on the Extremists world was a pastiche of the Avengers, but I went in a different direction here. We won't see these heroes again, with one exception, but it's another example of the wide world of DC characters. The side plot with Tigress and Wolf is just a little levity, because these two are always fun and are rarely paired together, and good old Wolf is helpful even when he's not trying. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and look for many more episodes to come. Take care.